horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here's Jackson. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Not liking the look, they'll change the play. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
He's going to go, Darren McFadden. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
On the ground, this is Jackson. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Up the middle, McFadden. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Third and 3. Willis out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Willis. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They run it with a Hall of Famer, Eric Dickerson. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it second down and 12. They'll roll him out right. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end, Parham. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. They go play action with Willis sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Second and 12 now at the 44-yard line. Play action, Willis. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Third and 9 here.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Now from the gun, here's Willis. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 3. Here's Willis now off the play fake. Rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact. There enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, that was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal.
And how about that for just running out the clock? The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go. That tackle
shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. Shotgun snap to Willis. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Second and 6. Willis going for it all. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the final stages. And that flag accepted. And now it's blocked. The Bears pick it up, but he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On first down, Willis. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Mike 4, now watch run. Mike 4.
Last play of the half, Willis. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Here's Johnson again on second down.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Here's Willis. That's complete to the rookie from Michigan.
And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Mike 4.
19 Wyatt.
Mike 4, Mike 4. Watch the slant, watch the slant. Mike 4, squeeze.
Willis takes the snap. They're going for it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. McFadden up the middle.
And down to the 41. Here's a 2nd and 8.
McFadden again. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
82 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
What I continually hear from running backs and offensive linemen is how often they're actually getting together to watch film so they can get in sync with each other, understand blocking patterns better, how a running back likes to cut, what he wants to do. And, boy, it all came together on that one.
That's one where they watch that and say, hey, we did everything we were supposed to do.
Willis takes a hit and the ball is free.
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they...
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A leap, and he's got it. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And they'll accept that penalty.
Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. The Cardinals say they have it. They do. Aaron. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now it's Jackson. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter.
8-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Now McFadden fights off the defender. He's going to go. Darren McFadden. Touchdown, Cardinals. Darren McFadden, 48 yards.
And the Cardinals are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
Willis to try and throw for it.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Up the middle, Johnson.
And that one opened up for him well, as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. To the air on 1st down, here's Willis.
Flushed out right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Cards are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder, because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can
taking it right down Broadway.
Through the middle of the field.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Justin Jefferson.
63 yards.
And the Cards have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter.
The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. Willis looking to throw it.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's brought down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. That one looks like he'll throw here.
That one out wide and intercepted.
What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo play, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane.
And the Cards are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Willis looks to pass it here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory.
Willis looking to throw on 1st down.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Right back to the air with Willis.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. From 17 yards out.
And the Cardinals up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
Now Willis.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Chicago.